Alright, so we are going to be using the new Valentine's DIANE on the Demon King raid. And she's going to be actually super clutch on his raid. That's because she does provide a PvE passive being. Every time she uses a skill, she'll give your allies a 10% attack related stat buff, which is really good on this fight because Demon King has this AoE where it deletes your cards and debuff you. But you end up taking no damage sometimes when you do have an attack buff, and that's why you see players using like characters like Kizna, Yu-Gi-Oh's Green King, or even Albedo, is because those teams have an attack buff, so they take no damage. But if you go into there with no attack buff, you're gonna notice that you're gonna start getting the cards deleted once he used that AoE. So having that attack buff is gonna be really clutch for that PvE situation. We're also using Green Gother because he has the buff card. Rolling gets the debuff, and then Meliodas is our DPS. Oh yeah, and it's also the one thing where pretty much she'll give you 30% base stats because of the Mark of Love every time she gets hit. So I kind of swapped my team a little bit around. I kind of just hated the second team I used because I think the second team I used was I unfortunately used my what's the team called? I used like the BAM team, which is not a really good swapping team, and the Sins team need a swapping team sometimes whenever you got like rank ups for the next phase. So that was my bad. So I swapped my team around pretty much a lot right now. So we got this. I'm just gonna rank up because the end is gonna take away the gauge at the same time, and we're just going to use this up. Now again, I could have just swapped to my other team as well because I did put like Shunan on there just in case I do get the recovery one. But I think this would be the best option for you, is to try to rank up to that DIANE Silver Stance, just so he lose gauge and doesn't get his ultimate stacked up. He's supposed to lose like 1 gauge every time he attacks, so you kind of just putting that man on a stalemate. And with the AoE, because I still got attack buff, I'm not gonna lose anything. And I got another rank up, which is really good. So I'm gonna go for this. This. And I think the only thing I could probably do is probably the cards. You want to try to follow the rule as much as possible. And that's why I got like attack sealed. And again, he's gonna keep losing gauge right here, which is really good for you. Obviously, you want to keep trying to like follow the rule as much as possible. I guess the only thing I hate is that I can't pull DN stance to save my life. Debuff recovery. Wow. They always do me dirty, man. Alright, let me give myself the attack buff again. You said, huh? Wait, shit, like that didn't do damage? Alright, let's see what this is gonna do. Alright, beautiful. Okay, at least I got a stance. Melia's gonna most likely cleanse all this because there's 4 characters being debuffed. The AoEs. I guess we gotta see like how much damage I do though. This is a debuff. And I have like no cleanse right now. I don't think Meliodas is gonna do that much damage though. So I might as well go switch to my other team. That does. I don't have a debuff though. I have a debuff recovery. So I might have to just not use one of the rules and just use Albedo for the stance right now. I'm not gonna follow one of the rules, which is very unfortunate. Yeah, that's kind of unfortunate. Which means he's gonna ult, and I'm gonna start getting sealed. I think my count is about the one shot, isn't it? Oh, pretty close. Albedo saving the day as usual. All right, let's see what it says. Level 2, level 2, level 2, level 1. Level 2, level 1, level 2. If I get another Meliodas card, I could possibly get another level 2. So technically I don't need a level 3, and that's in my hand at the moment. I guess I can use up this Merlin card. It all depends if I get another Meliodas card though. Don't do too much damage. Okay, I didn't do too much. Are you serious? Okay. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. Or we were sitting like, no way. Because again, the one thing I gotta worry about is it can stance rule and stuff like that. Okay, infect. But we got a level 2, level 1, level 2, level 1, and another level 2. We got level 2, level 1, and then another level 2. Okay, that's fine. But again, most of my problems usually happens is he has his ultimate to level 3, level 2. We got level 3, level 2, and a level 2. He can D-rank cards. He could D-rank my cards. That's the thing that is also like an issue sometimes. Okay, he got HP buff right here though. Okay, at least he doesn't have the attack boost. I just had to make sure he lost a lot of gauge. Okay. And I'm cleansing right here, which I'm probably gonna, yeah. The level 3. I technically don't have no level 2s right now. I have one level 2, but I think it's pretty much the end of this anyways. Yeah, because that team has literally nothing. I think it would be best if I use probably this, right? And level 2 right here. And then use a level 3 mid Meliodas right here. Because DIANE is gonna give me another attack buff. And he should have like a defense down on him. Alright, let's see this. Let's see how much damage he's gonna do. Yep, that's GG. That's GG regardless. Because he doesn't get his HP buff when he's like below 10%. And Gotha died. That's because I didn't include the rule. That's why the only reason I got the ignite thing. I think the team really hurts when DIANE doesn't pull her stance. The team definitely hurts when DIANE does not pull her stance. And me losing a 4th character is kind of tough. Yeah, when you don't pull that stance with DIANE, it's like your team just like crumbles. But it's alright. This is GG regardless. Because of stance removal. Like honestly, if you apply more stances on yourself, you're probably gonna have a better chance of using DIANE. But again, that's if you can get your stance right. That's why people don't really like using stance characters in like Demon King or raids and stuff like that. Because again, if your relic is if your relic is based on you getting stance, like what we see with like Albedo, then it really is a little bit sucky to use in a raid like Demon King, which is already annoying. That's why I like the BAM team, where pretty much it's just me using a full collab team. I know, pretty hard to make, right? But it is a super easy farm team that I like to use because Rudy is just one-shots each phase, which is beautiful. But if you're a person who like using Sins on the Demon King raid, she's decent. Would I say she's god tier broken on it? Not really, but she's decent.